Hey there traders, welcome to the Pip Banker Sessions video summary. I'm going to show you what we were doing today in the live sessions. Well, as you're looking at the euro dollar here on the various time frames, you'll notice that on the 4 hour we had a beautiful pennant or triangle, whichever you prefer to call it. But notice what we had here: a breakout, retest, and an opportunity to get short. And that's exactly what we did in the live room this morning. As the guys were coming into the room, they saw I had a short triggered off this area. It went into about 16, 17 pips drawdown and this little spike up to the 21. Wasn't worried about it at all though, and took it all the way down here. As you can see, it took us down into about 165 pips profit, but I took my profit off at about 100 pips because of these lows down the bottom here. So what happened is, down that area there, 80, 90 pips, that's roughly where I got off. The last third I let it run, and when we hit these previous lows here, all right, for about 100 or something odd pips, I took the last third off, and I'm waiting now for the next sell stop order that I have to trigger in at the bottom there if it goes to make fresh lows. But we have had a bounce off the weekly S1, not surprising considering the candlestick patterns that we saw here. As you look at the hourly there, we got bullish wicks standing off the bottom here, spinning top, showing us that we've got a bit of indecision. And then it started to make its way to the top side. Now as I came back in and had a look here, you'll notice that I'm short again for a number of reasons. If you draw a fib, for instance, of the nice move that we had this morning, and notice the 50% is being pegged there on the 50% fib at the same place that we've got the monthly M2, and roughly at the same place we have the weekly M2 as well. So a lot of resistance in that area. I'm expecting it to find some resistance and drop off a little bit. I have about a 50 pip target on this one with about a 17 pip stop loss, so very good risk reward ratio, and it should be going on to our favor. A little bit in profit now, but we'll see what happens with this one. We were also able to trigger something on the pound. As I switch across here to the pound charts, you'll notice that we're very bullish at the moment, but what we did see this morning was a good opportunity to get short on this pair. And so we took the breakout, as you can see here. We had a breakout, a retest, and we took it exactly down to this level here. And I took about 40 pips off that one. One of our other traders took a little bit more, which was fantastic, but we targeted this S1, took our profit off the table, and gladly so. As you can see, it bounced up beautifully from there, giving a breakout and starting to break and retest logical levels like the R1 for an entry long and so forth. So a really great trading day today. New York session is still busy as we speak, so I'm sure there'll be some great trades they're busy setting up and taking a New York session as well. If you guys want to join us in the Traders Haven Pip Banker sessions, pop over to fap-tradershaven.com, and you can join us every day live as we set up and trade these trade setups in the live market. I'd love to see you there. Cheers.